Welcome to another video. For today's video, let us answer the set of questions in the difficult round in the Metrobank MTAP Math Challenge 2017 Division Orals in Grade 9, and we are going to explain in details how to get the answer. On number 1, triangle ABC has a right angle at B. Let D be the foot of the altitude from B to AC. If AB equals 10 and AD equals 6, find the length in units of CD. If we are going to illustrate the given triangle, let us have a triangle A, B, C. And angle B is a right angle. Then, let D be the foot of the altitude from B to AC. So this is D. And we are going to form another right angle, that is angle D. And the measure of AB, that is 10. AD, that is 6. And we are going to represent CD as X. Since AB is a hypotenuse to a right triangle ADB, the first thing that we're going to do is to find the measure of BD. So to find the measure of BD, we are going to use Pythagorean theorem, that is BD square equals the hypotenuse, that is AB, square minus AD square. AB, that is 10, then we have a square, minus AD, that is 6 square. 10 square, that is 100, minus 6 square, that is 36. 100 minus 36, that is 64. And we have BD square. So let us square both sides of the equation. Let's cancel this one. So the measure of BD is 8. So this side is 8. And then, to find the measure of CD, let us have BD square equals the product of AD multiplied by CD. So if BD, that is 8, and then we have a square, equals AD, that is 6, and CD, that is X. So 8 square, that is 64, equals 6X. So let us divide both sides by 6. So let us cancel this one. So we are going to have X. So we can cancel 64 and 6 because they are divisible by 2. So therefore, 64 becomes 32 and 6 becomes 3. And this will be the measure of CD. So 32 over 3 units. This will be our answer. On number 2, solve for x in the equation square root of x plus 2 equals square root of 2x minus 1. So to find the value of x, let us rewrite the given equation. Let us have square root of x plus 2 equals square root of 2x minus 1. So the first thing that we're going to do is to square both sides of the equation to eliminate the radical sign. So we have a square of binomial. Let us multiply square root of x to itself, that is x. And then square root of x times 2, that is 2 square root of x, multiplied by the constant 2, that is 4 square root of x. And then 2 multiplied by itself, that is 4. And then let us cancel the radical sign and the exponent. It will give us 2x minus 1. And let us move x and 4 on the other side of the equation. Let us have 4 square root of x equals 2x minus x minus 1 minus 4. So let us simplify. Let us have 4 square root of x equals 2x minus x is x. Negative 1 minus 4, that is negative 5. So let us square both sides of the equation. 4 square, that is 16. Square root of x raised to 2, that is x. And then we have a square of binomial. X times to itself, that is x square. And then x times negative 5, that is negative 5x, multiplied by the constant 2, that is negative 10x. And then negative 5 multiplied by itself, that is positive 25. So let us move 16 on the other side. That is x squared minus 10x minus 16x plus 25 equals 0. So let us simplify. Let us have x squared, negative 10x minus 16x, that is negative 26x plus 25 equals 0. So let us factor this one. So the factors of x squared, that is x and x. And what are the two numbers? If we multiply, we can get positive 25. And if we add, we can get negative 26. And that is negative 1 and negative 25. Let us equate to 0. So x minus 1 equals 0. And x minus 25 equals 0. So x is 1 and x is 25. But we have to check which among the values of x is part of the solution. So if we are going to substitute 1 on the given equation, it will give us square root of 1, that is 1, plus 2, that is 3. And then 2 times 1, that is 2, minus 1, that is 1. And the square root of 1 is 1. So therefore, 1 is not included in our solution. And then, if we have x equals 25, square root of 25, that is 5, plus 2, that is 7. And then, 2 multiplied by 25, that is 50. Minus 1, that is 49. And the square root of 49 is 7. So therefore, the only values of x is 25. And this will be our answer. On number 3, suppose z varies directly as the cube of x and inversely as y if z equals 6 when x equals 1/2 and y equals 1 over 12. Find z when x equals 3 and y equals 6. So let us write first the equation. Let us have z equals k x cubed over y. So let us find the value of k using the first set of given. Z, that is 6, and then x is 1/2, and then we have a cube, then k over y, that is 1 over 12. 6 multiplied by 1 over 12, that is 6 times 1 over 12, and then we have 1, 2 raised to 3, that is 8, and then k. We can cancel this one. We are going to have 1/2 equals 1 over 8 k. And then 8 multiplied by 1, that is 8, divided by 2. So the value of k, that is 4. And let us use this one to find the value of z. So let us have z equals k x cubed over y. Since k, that is 4, and then x, that is 3, and then cube over y, that is 6. So we can cancel 4 and 6 because they are divisible by 2. So 4 becomes 2 and 6 becomes 3. And 3 cubed, that is 27. 27 divided by 3, that is 9 times 2, that is 18. So the value of z is 18, and this will be our answer. On number 4, fencing material that is 400 meter long is used to enclose 3 sides of a rectangular lot. What are the dimensions of such lot with the largest possible area? Since we are talking about fencing material that is 400 meter long is used to enclose 3 sides of a rectangular lot, it will give us the idea that we are going to use the formula for the perimeter of rectangle, and that is perimeter equals 2 length plus 2 width. But we are being required to enclose 3 sides. So therefore, our formula is perimeter equals 2 length plus width. And since the perimeter, that is 400, equals 2 length plus width, let us have width equals 400 minus 2 length. And the formula for the area of rectangle, that is length times width. So if we are going to have length and the value of width, that is 400 minus 2 length, let us have length times 400, that is 400 length, minus length times negative 2 length, that is 2 length square. So to find the largest possible area, we are going to use the formula for h, that is negative b over 2a. So the value of a, that is negative 2, the value of b, that is 400, and the value of c is 0. So therefore, we are going to have negative 400 over 2 times negative 2. So this will be negative 400 over negative 4. Negative 400 divided by negative 4, that is 100. So this is one of the dimension. So let us substitute this one to the given equation. Let us have 400 minus 2 times 100, the length. This will be 400 minus 200. So the width is 400 minus 200, that is 200 meters. So therefore, the dimensions of the rectangular lot is 100 meters by 200 meters. And this will be our answer. On number 5, find the smallest possible value of x will satisfy quantity 2x plus 1 square plus 3x greater than or equal to 2 times the quantity of x plus 1 square plus 1. So to find the smallest possible value of x, let us simplify this one. So we have square of binomial 2x multiplied by itself, that is 4x squared. And then 2x times 1 times the constant 2, that is 4x. And then 1 multiplied by itself, that is 1. Plus 3x greater than or equal to 2 multiplied by x plus 1 multiplied by itself, that is x squared, plus 2x plus 1. And then plus 1. So let us simplify. Let us have 4x squared plus 4x plus 3x, that is 7x plus 1 greater than or equal to, let us multiply 2 on x squared plus 2x plus 1, that is 2x squared plus 4x plus 2 plus 1. So if you are going to add this one, this is 3. So let us move this one on the other side of the equation. We are going to have 4x squared minus 2x squared plus 7x minus 4x plus 1 minus 3 greater than or equal to 0. So let us have 4x squared minus 2x squared, that is 2x squared. And 7x minus 4x, that is 3x. And then 1 minus 3, that is negative 2, greater than or equal to 0. So let us factor this one. So the factors of 2x squared, that is 2x, and x. And what are the two numbers? If we multiply, we can get negative 2. And if we add, considering the value of a, that is 2, we can get the sum of 3. So let us have negative 1 and positive 2. 2 times 2, 4. And negative 1, that is positive 3. So therefore, let us have 2x minus 1 equal to 0 and x plus 2 equal to 0. So the value of x is 1/2 and negative 2. Since we are looking for the smallest possible value of x, if you are going to substitute 1/2 and negative 2, the only value of x that satisfies the equation is 1/2. And this will be our answer. On number 6, the shortest side of two similar triangles are 5 centimeters and 7 centimeters. If the sum of their perimeters is 48 centimeters, find the perimeter of the smaller triangle. So if we are going to have two similar triangles, let us have the first triangle and the second triangle. So let us have 5 centimeters and 7 centimeters. And let us represent x as the perimeter of the smaller triangle and y as the perimeter of the larger triangle. So in our given, the sum of their perimeter is 48. So we are going to have x plus y equals 48. And let us move y to the side of 48. It will give us x equals 48 minus y. So this will be the value of x. And let us have a similarity. Let us have 5, which is corresponding to 7. And then let's have x, which is corresponding to y. So let us substitute the value of x. Let us have 5 over x, that is 48, minus y equals 7 over y. Let us multiply 5 times y, that is 5y, and then 7 multiplied by 48, and then 7 times negative y is negative 7y. Let us move negative 7y to the side of 5y. It will give us 5y plus 7y equals 7 times 48. 5y plus 7y, that is 12y, equals 7 times 48. Let us divide both sides by 12. Let us cancel this one. So the value of y is 48 divided by 12, that is 4. And 4 times 7, that is 28. So this will be the value of y. So this is the perimeter of the larger triangle. Now, let us find the perimeter of the smaller triangle using this one. So x equals 48 minus y. So 48 minus 28, that is 20 centimeters. So this will be the perimeter of the smaller triangle. So I hope you will learn from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless us all.